Hey, 6th graders, it's Mrs. Toivola back for a second video. I want to remind you that I said you can have extra credit if you complete every table on the front and back side. I wanted to talk to you about the problem number 5. It says Mrs. Toivola can type 120 words in 100 seconds. So we write 100 under seconds and 120 under words. So I have to write in that word words. At this rate, how many seconds would it take me to type 258 words? And it is really tricky to get between 120 and 258. But something that I see is that both of these numbers are even. One ends in 0 and one ends in 8, which means they're divisible by 2. So I'm going to put 2 in this next box. So that means 120 divided by something is 2. I'm going to try to not make you too sick here, but let's try this out. 120, clear out my calculator. 120, try that one more time. 120 divided by 2 says 60. So that means 120 divided by 60 is 2. So I'm going to go back to my assignment and write divide by 60. And then divide by 60 on this side. So now that's 100 on top divided by 60. Here we go. Clear. 100 divided by 60 is 1.6 forever. Oh, goodness. All right. I'll put that in there. 1.6 forever. We'll make it gold. Okay, then I'm looking for a common factor between 2 and 258. 258 is a huge number. It is really tricky to even think, what are the factors of this number, right? So I know that one number is a factor of every whole number, and that number is 1. I can multiply anything times 1 and get itself. So to get from 2 to 1, I'm getting smaller, so that's divide by. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So now I'm going to take the number that's already in the calculator. I'm not going to clear it out. All right, that number already in the calculator, I'm going to press divide by 2 equals, 0.83 forever. Here we go, 0.83 forever. All right, then there's just one more step. To get from 1 to 258, that's pretty easy too. Times 258, which means I need to times by 258. And if you don't clear your calculator in between, the calculator will hold on to all the decimals. And even though you think it's going to look really crazy, when I press times 258, look at that. It's just 215. All those crazy decimals went away. That doesn't always happen, but it happens pretty often, right? So this says now that if I wanted to type 258 words, I would need 215 seconds. About 3.5 minutes. 215 seconds. Good luck on the rest of these problems. I'm going to take the paper version. So there's not going to be a place to turn this in electronically. I'm going to take papers from kids tomorrow. See you in class tomorrow.